Are you a new or experienced landlord searching for the perfect real estate deal? Number one rule, the property needs to cash flow, aka make positive income each month, right? But how do we evaluate income accurately? I've been a real estate investor for the last 4 years, and I've had my issues finding accurate rental data. However, by using RentCast, I'm able to not only get accurate rental rates, but also comparables starting for free, all with the click of a button. My name is Ariel Herrera, your fellow data scientist with the Tech and Real Estate channel. My mission with this channel, Tech and Real Estate, is to simplify success for you and ideally help you avoid a lot of the mistakes I made. And so I want to help you build a data-driven business with simple tools to improve your processes. And if that's exciting to you, be sure to hit the like button so we can reach more people. And be sure to subscribe for new videos every single week. All right, let's get started. Right now, I'm on RentCast's home site. Here you could see that RentCast provides real-time rental property data. You could look up rent prices and be able to accurately assess if a property is going to cash flow or not. What I love about RentCast is that it's real-time data, and it actually is an evolution of RealtyMole, which I've done previous videos on, and how to extract data programmatically using Python. Now I'm going to go into Python analysis down the line, so be sure to watch these videos. But first, I want to show you this awesome UI tool that RentCast has built. So let's imagine that we're looking at a property on Zillow. In this case, we have 5430 Brownwell Street in Orlando, Florida. Now, although I don't live in Orlando, maybe I wanted to invest in the area. However, I'm not really sure what the right rental rate is. But coming to RentCast, I can copy over this address, go over to their features, and look at rent estimates. We can get started for free and use the link below to make sure you get 20% off using the Tech and Real Estate link. So here I'm going to start for free, and now I can paste my property address. Then click search. Now what's awesome about RentCast is that it automatically is able to extract the property type, bedrooms, bathrooms, and square footage, so that I don't have to do that manually. Now, as you could see, within seconds, we've been able to get information. We could see here it was able to extract correctly property type, which is single family, 3 beds, 2 baths, and about 1,100 square feet, which if we look here, that matches the description that we see in the property listing. Then we are quickly met with 2 different attributes. One, the estimated monthly rent, which is about $2,000. We could see the low estimate and the high estimate as well, including price per square foot too. On the right-hand side, we could see a map, and this shows our rental property alongside the comparables around it. Now, if you're new to rental comps, what this basically means is that we're looking at historical rent data, so other landlords who have posted their rental properties. We're looking to see what that price was of the rent, look at how close they were to the subject property, and then assess, okay, that property was also 3 bed, 2 bath, really similar to this one that we're looking at, the subject, so we likely can have rents around the same price. Location really matters when it comes to rental comps. We could see that most of them lie really close to our subject property, which is in blue, but there are a few, 17 for example, that is a little bit farther out. What's important to note here is that there is a highway, and usually the landscape could really change on one side of a highway to another when observing comparables. So this is something to note. Now, if we go down to comparable listings, what I love that RentCast does is it actually has a similarity scoring. So if we wanted to just observe, say, the first 5 or first 10 properties that are similar to our subject, we can do so. If we look at the first one here, number 1, this was listed on April 1st, 2023, so about 140 days ago, at $2,200, which is more than what we see here. So why can we maybe get $2,200 instead? That's something we could think about. We can go and research this property, look at the photos, and see if it's similar to the property that we are planning to rent out. We can then plug this rental income in to see if our property would cash flow or not. I have a spreadsheet called Demo of Rental Analysis where you could actually plug in information for a property and be able to assess if it's going to cash flow or not. However, this is a bit antiquated as I've moved on to co-creating a company called Coffee Closers, where we do this automatically. So we have our own proprietary rent data, and as you could see below, for the same property, we have our rent here. And let's say in this case, this property is ADU eligible, meaning that we can maybe add a unit. It's already zoned to be that way. So what if we were to convert maybe a dining room or maybe add some sort of mother-in-law suite in the back? Maybe we can increase rents to that $2,200 we previously saw. Now our cash on cash is 1.93 and our monthly profit goes from in the red to being a positive number. We can also toggle on our asking price. Maybe we try to get a 10% discount, which if the market starts to cool, where there is less demand and more supply, we can definitely push for this. And once we go 10% below asking, we could see that our cash on cash would be about 5% at a monthly profit of $250. With Coffee Closers, we also incorporate RentCast historical information so you could see everything in one. I highly suggest for you to check it out, as well as checking out RentCast directly to be able to extract rental rates easily with only a click of a button. In the next couple series of videos, I'm going to show you how to programmatically get this data with Python. So if you're looking to build your own real estate tool or you want to leverage the data and work with it, say in Excel or a spreadsheet, you can do so with the future videos. See you there.